Welcome to the inaugural edition of the Haunted Hangover vlog. I'm Louie, and this is something I've been toying with doing for a while now. So, outside of the Haunted Hangover podcast, Anthology Obscura, my haunt reviews, the cocktail videos I put together, I've wanted to kind of have content on the channel that's a little more rough around the edges, a little more laid back. Me, Louie, just being me. There's always a chance that Dave or Sam or Chris will hop on here with me. There's no strict format to this vlog. Sometimes it could just be me sitting here with the webcam. Sometimes it could be me with a better camera on location somewhere cool. I don't know where this is gonna go. It'll evolve. I also plan on giving it a more creative name because the Haunted Hangover vlog is just kind of boring and I feel like I could come up with something cooler. So if you guys think of an idea, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. I just think Haunted Hangover vlog, it's so kind of just blah, generic. I can do much better than that. Now, usually I put together a Halloween junk food taste test video. We've done it twice, 2020, and it was a self-contained Halloween junk food video. And then in 2021, it was a part of the Haunted Hangover Halloween special for the year. This year, since the Halloween special's a little different, you guys will see very soon what that's all about. I'm going to separate it, and I felt that this first vlog would be a perfect time to kind of taste test some hot items for the Halloween season of 2022. Now, there's 4 items I'm going to be talking about. 2 of them are technically returning, but the last time they were around, Haunted Hangover did not exist. And 2 of them, one's a new item, and the 4th one is a returning item, but it changes every year. So technically 3 of them are returning items. So I already flubbed that. But one's new every year, so it's kind of a new item, and it's a soda. And I'm about 90% sure you guys know what soda it is, because you have to guess the flavor. And we're going to get to that one in a sec. I'll probably save that one for last. So first up is the pumpkin spice Oreo. You guys can see a little ASMR here, if that's a thing. I don't even know. But yeah, these are the pumpkin spice Oreo cookies. These have been, I think 2017. Yeah, 2017 was the last time Nabisco released these, so it's been a couple years, and I was curious because I remember really liking these, and I get these kind of confused with the not kind of, but I get them confused with the candy corn Oreos, which have gone missing too the last few Halloween seasons. You can't find those on the shelves. I think those maybe even 2018, maybe 2019 was the last time you were able to find the candy corn Oreos, but they brought back the pumpkin spice Oreos for the 2022 Halloween season. Now, to my recollection, these had a graham cracker cookie and obviously pumpkin spice filling. I don't remember them tasting very pumpkin-y in that initial run. Just kind of, what you find in a typical pumpkin spice item, nutmeg, cinnamon, and all that good stuff, mixed in with a little Oreo cream. So let's dive into these. Here's the packaging. I'll have better footage of them. You guys are probably watching that right now with my better camera. But yeah, let's check these out and see if these are any good and if they are just as tasty as I remember them from the 2017 version. If I can open these now. Usually these have a tab that's, oh, there it is. There's usually that sticky tab where you can, open them and reseal them, I guess. No, like technically, no, there's no glue on these to reseal them. So let's see. All right. Now, at a glance, it just looks like a vanilla. Well, actually, no, it doesn't look like a vanilla Oreo or a golden, I guess you would call it, like the gold Oreos, I guess, or I think that's what you call them. I don't eat Oreos as much, and when I do eat an Oreo, it's usually the classic, chocolate and vanilla or black and white Oreo. But the cookie itself even has a hue of of orange to it. Let me look at my light here. Yeah, it has a hue of orange. You don't really notice that on the packaging. Interesting. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try the cookie by itself to see if there's anything special about it. If it's a graham cracker crust, I can tell you right now, it does not look like it's a graham cracker or cinnamon infused type of crust from the original. I might be completely wrong on that. Maybe it's the same shit, but to my knowledge, I remember it tasting that way. Let's see. Yeah, that's just a vanilla cookie. I'm pretty sure it was a different flavor in the original run. Now let's try the filling here. I took the whole thing off. Not very subtle. It's a very subtle pumpkin flavor. I could have sworn these were pumpkinier or pumpkin spicier in 2017. Wow, it's almost, that's the thing with Oreos, especially flavored Oreos. They're so subtle that it's almost pointless. Like, nothing about this pumpkin spice Oreo cookie screams autumn or pumpkin to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my taste buds are all fucked up, I guess. I have no idea. I don't know. It's okay. There's nothing special about it. I've tasted pumpkin spice items that are way more pungent in the pumpkin spice taste. This is a little disappointing. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'd rather just eat a regular Oreo cookie. And I love pumpkin spice shit. I'm a basic bitch. I do like all my pumpkin spice stuff. But yeah, this is nothing special about it. All right, disappointing, Nabisco. The next returning item, and this was a long time coming. I know a lot of people wanted this to come back, and they were clamoring for Frute Brute. The infamous monster cereals, Frute Brute, is back for the 2022 Halloween season. Now, I remember 2013, they released, along with Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula, they released Frute Brute and Yummy Mummy. This year, Yummy Mummy got the shaft, and they only brought back Frute Brute. So I'm a little disappointed because, and I think I've said this in the podcast before, I really enjoyed the Yummy Mummy. It was a creamsicle flavored cereal, and I like creamsicle. I'm one of those people that enjoy. I know there's people that hate creamsicle. I enjoy creamsicle. And the Frute Brute is a cherry flavored cereal. And I'll be honest, the 2013, I remember going crazy and buying all like 5 technically cereals that year. And I'm pretty sure I bought like 3 Yummy Mummies and only one of these because I wasn't blown away by it. Now, I do want to talk about the box art a little bit because this does not look like a traditional monster cereal, like one of the art for the normal kind of cereals. You know, they look a little odd. They have like these X's in their eyes, and they almost look stitched on. And I believe the artist that put these together, is it Cause? I guess is it enter for your chance to win a Cause Monster Prize. I'm assuming that's what this is. It seems like an artist. I'm guessing his name is, or her name, or their name is Cause, because yeah, this does not look like the traditional art for the monster cereals. So I don't know how I feel about it. Kind of weird. I don't know. It's interesting. The back is just a Frute Brute as like a cloud or something, or like it looks like there's an elephant head behind him. Yeah, interesting. Whatever. Let me cleanse my palate before I give this a try. Still have the not so very pumpkin spice Oreo residue in the mouth there. All right, let's crack this open. Yeah, and all the monster cereals have this. Which one tastes the best? Yummy Mummy, son. He's not even part of the lineup this year. You guys played me. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Give him a try. Let's give a good old Frute Brute a try. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember being a huge fan of the Frute Brute cereal. Now I'm eating these dry. I'm going in dry on these. because I feel like milk, I use almond milk. I feel like that'll kind of ruin the taste. I won't be able to enjoy the flavors and really figure out if I enjoy it or not, because especially almond milk, and I buy vanilla almond milk, kind of mask the flavor of cereals, which is kind of the only bummer with almond milk. I'm never going back to regular milk. But yes, let's see if this is very cherry. Obviously, it's got the marshmallow Marbits, which I'm not going to go for those. I'm just going to go for a handful of the cereal because the Marbits are not flavored. It just tastes like monster cereal. You get a hint of that, like, not Fruity Pebbles, but I guess you would call it like the Lucky Charms fruit cereal flavor there. But when I think of cherry, I think of more of a tartness, and I think that was my disappointment with Frute Brute. And I feel all the cereals, because, you know, Frankenberry is supposed to be strawberry, Blueberry, I guess, is blueberry, and Count Chocula is chocolate, obviously. But I feel like Count Chocula, his cereal is the most reminiscent or flavorful of the entire monster cereal group, the, you know, General Mills monster cereals. Yeah, this doesn't really have much. Again, it's good. I appreciate it, but I don't know. I just felt like a little stronger kick with the cherry. Sorry, the cherry flavor. Not bad. Bring back Yummy Mummy. I'd prefer that. You know, it's cool to see them back, but it's cool to see Frute Brute on the shelves. But yeah, I feel Yummy Mummy from 2013. Come on, guys. Stop playing. So next up, we've got Kellogg's Disney Hocus Pocus 2 cereal. I'll be honest, this is very cool. It's cool to see Hocus Pocus having a cereal for the 2022 Halloween season. And I will say this, the thing jumps out at me. I love the art. I love the cartoony version of the Sanderson sisters. Really cool. And it's a limited edition berry brew. So, another berry-ish cereal. And there isn't much special about the back. It's a double, look at that. Same shit, the front and the back. Same thing. Come on. You guys couldn't put like a little puzzle or something back here? I will say this. I have seen Hocus Pocus 2. I'm not going to let you guys know what I thought about it. I thought about the movie just yet, because I think we're going to do a dual episode of the podcast, either sometime, hopefully this October, or it might have to be after the Halloween season. You guys will eventually find out. Very busy here. But yeah, I do like this cover art a lot. I do like, again, the animated version of the Three Sisters. A berry brew edition of cereal. Doesn't look like this has any marshmallow Marbits in it. No marshmallows. It just looks like a dry kind of cereal flavored with other natural flavors. So natural flavors, no artificial flavors. It does contain bioengineered food ingredients, so there's something in here not very natural. Let's dive into the Hocus Pocus 2 cereal. I do like the purple box too. There's some trees. There's all kinds of, there's a moon. The cereal's purple, yellow, and orange, so are those the color of each witch? I think they each have like a color that represents them. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, let's dive into this Hocus Pocus 2 cereal. Let me shut up and try it. God, I can't get it open. There we go. Let's give it a little whiff. It doesn't smell very fruity at all. It is cool. It's crazy to think that like Hocus Pocus 2, even though it's part 2, is getting a cereal this year. It's just kind of like in 93 when the original film came out. You think they would have gotten a cereal? Hell no. That movie was like a bomb apparently when it came out. It only developed a cult following throughout the years, the last almost 30 years. So still cool nonetheless to see the Sanderson sisters get their own cereal. I'll definitely be keeping this box just for the cool art. All right, let's try this now. Yes, it's orange, yellow, and purple. Okay. What's up with cereals that are supposed to be berry or fruity not being very fruity? I feel like Fruity Pebbles, Trix, all those cereals usually are very, and I'll be honest, I don't eat those cereals that often. Those cereals are usually to my knowledge, are so fruity. But some of these gimmicky cereals just aren't as fruity as you would think, especially when they're like berry, cherry, like the Frute Brute. Just not very fruity. I'll be honest, I like this more than the Frute Brute. It almost has a Apple Jacks quality to it, because each individual piece has these little green kind of sprinkles or something on it. I don't think you can see it in the box here, but when you look down, if you own a box of this yourself, you can see the detail. There's these little green, almost like warts, I guess because they're witches, on the cereal. Not bad. I feel like this is a cereal that would taste better with milk, in all honesty. It'd be way more delicious with a little milk. Not bad. Better than Frute Brute. Sorry, Frute Brute. And last but not least, we've got the Mountain Dew Voo Dew for the 2022 Halloween season. And you guys have probably heard me bitch about this in the past on the podcast. I can never find Voodoo or Mountain Dew Voodoo. I can't find it here in New York City. I don't know why it's such a pain in the ass. Funny enough, 2022, I've actually seen the big case of it at Target. I can never find it at any of my Targets. Usually, Grimy from the Leftover Pizza podcast, my boy Grimy, shout out to Grimy, always sends me a bottle or two the last 2 years. He'll send me like a bottle or a can or whatever he finds, because he always finds it. He's out in Pennsylvania, I believe. So he's always able to hunt the shit down and find it. I can never find it. But this is the first year where I actually was able to get my hands on it without the help of Grimy, because Amazon was selling this case of minis. You get 10 cans. It was like $4. So I jumped on it because I was like, I never can find this shit. And then funny enough, a couple days ago, I was at Target and there it was. I was like, mother effer. They had Voodoo on the shelves. The one year I decided to buy the shit online. I will say I do like the art on this. It's cool. It's got like a cemetery gates type deal. There's spiders, cobwebs. Are there any jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah, there's jack-o'-lanterns, tombstones. This is really cool. They always do a good job with the art on the Mountain Dew Voodoo. I have not read online what flavor this is or what people think the flavor of the Voodoo is this year. I believe last year, if I remember correctly, or the year before, I think one year was like Skittles. And it might have been last year because I remember trying it with Dave. Dave thought it was like coconut or some shit. And I thought it was Skittles, I think. And I have no idea. I try to avoid watching other people's stuff or like coming across it accidentally online because I like to surprise myself. I like to just guess here. And if you guys know what flavor the Voodoo is and I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments or however you talk to me, even on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Let me know what the correct answer is because I'm going to be making my guess right here, right now. All right, let's crack this open. I do like these little mini cans too. Wow, pretty cool. Little can, big mystery. I don't know I don't drink soda, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the other 9 cans. I'm going to drink one of these, probably give them out to some friends who want to try. Give one to Chris and Dave and Sam. Okay, hey guys, here's the Mountain Dew Voodoo. All right, cool little can. Can has the Voodoo Grim Reaper. Then you got the little number 4 there, Voodoo 4. I missed that. I don't know if that's on the box or not. Voodoo 4. Still have the cemetery gates with the question marks on it. I just noticed that's what's on it. Let's crack it open. A little more of the ASMR or whatever you call it. I don't watch those videos. Ooh. Can you guys hear that? I don't know. I don't think my mic is that sensitive. Let's give it a whiff. Smells citrusy. Very citrusy. Yeah. Let's give it a taste now. Ooh, it's sour. It's a little sour this year. Different from last year, for sure. I'm getting a little hint of the aftertaste of what it might be. It's good. I think I actually like this better than last year's version. All right, here's my guess. Sour Patch Kids. That's what I'm thinking. Because of the sourness, it has a little tart to it, which I don't remember Voodoo having that last year. I do not remember any kind of tart bitterness. And it's got the aftertaste of a Sour Patch Kid. Now, if it's not a Sour Patch Kid, I'll give it one more guess. The only other candy I can think of that has a tartness and kind of a sweet aftertaste is Smarties. So it's either Sour Patch Kids or Smarties. I'm leaning more towards the Sour Patch Kids. It's really in there. I'm gonna say that aftertaste is getting me. Let's take one more sip. Pretty good. Only 100 calories, these little mini cans. So watching my girlish figure, I can just have one, you know what I mean? And feel good about myself. Not bad. I'm really liking it. Yeah, it's hard. It's funny. I just took another sip and I'm like, is it like Sweet Tarts or Smarties or Sour Patch Kids? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Sour Patch Kids or Sweet Tarts or Smarties, around that. It's around that vicinity. Really hard to guess. Let me know if you guys figured it out or you went online and found out the answer. I usually don't, but that's my guess. One more sip for the road. So that was Haunted Hangover Vlog number 1, Halloween Junk Food Taste Test 2022. Now, if I come across any other cool Halloween junk food this month in October, maybe I'll jump back on and do a part 2 to this video. Maybe not. We'll see. And with that being said, be sure to subscribe, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Haunted Hangover. Be sure to find the Haunted Hangover podcast on all podcast platforms. And remember, the best cure for a hangover is more booze. Catch you guys later.